Step number 19. Visualize that you have the right partner. Now think about that for a minute. Just enjoy that moment. I know it's a coaching program, but just visualize you now have him or her in your life. How does that make you feel? Are you married? Do you have the family? Do you have the home? You're waking up every day, you're going traveling. You're not lonely anymore. Valentine's, you're having a nice meal on Valentine's. He's sending you flowers. She's taking you out. Whatever it is, just hold on to that thought because I want you believing that this is going to happen. I want you to chill and relax and focus on how you want your life to be. And I repeat that. Chill and relax and focus on how you want your life to be. Now, if you don't do it now, you can do this after you've finished watching this, but when you're taking that time out, just focus. How do I want my life to be? Imagine that you have the right partner in your life right now, the one that you dreamed of, the one that you wanted desperately, the one that just wipes out all the previous relationships that may have given you pain in the past. But you have that one there, that's your connection, that's your soulmate, that's your friend as well as your lover as well. And they make you feel that everything's going to be right. No matter what is actually going on that may not seem too right, they make you feel good within yourself. And I want you to write down how this would feel for you. If you're watching this now, just write that down and capture that. How would this feel for you? Does it make you feel happy, emotional, hopeful? Is your expectations high? Because we need to get you into that mindset. Because once you're in that mindset, you will start to attract what you want into your life. When I started doing this coaching, I kept hearing this stuff, law of attraction and all this, I used to call it jumbo bumbo stuff because I was in that negative mindset. But when I started to apply it, I started being happy within myself. Opportunities came to me. Now, I never thought, 5 years ago, I would have been a life coach. I would have been a relationship life coach. Never. Didn't even cross my mind. Once I started reading the books, listening to the CDs, and start visualizing and working on myself on a regular basis, it creates opportunities for me. And that's why when I come across any clients and they're in that zone where they feel lost or they're angry or whatever it is, needy, desperate, they feel lonely and they feel empty, I know how to guide them into that place. By all these tips alone, there's lots of them that we can do, that can be used, and there are so much more that can be provided as well. Always focus and believe that you will find this partner as well. No matter how things feel. You've gone out on a date and it didn't go too well. If he or she was speaking about their ex, or they brought up something that you wasn't happy about, or you just didn't click. We've all had those, haven't we? The Americans, they date every week. The people in the UK, we're more cautious, we're more skeptical. We want to take our time. But, I admire what the Americans do because they don't muck about. Date. It's a numbers game. Keep going through each one until you find the one that you want. Now, be grateful for all the good things around you before you go to bed. Now, we said this briefly in the previous slide, but before you go to bed, what was you grateful for today? Write it down. It might be something as simple as somebody gave way to you at the traffic lights at the zebra crossing in a junction. Your neighbour gave you a parcel that came. Now, it might have been at work. Somebody made you a cup of tea, a coffee. Somebody took you out for lunch. And just be grateful for that. Just enjoy that moment. And imagine having this partner and reflecting on how you need to be to attract this person. And that's so key. Anthony Robbins says it all the time. You need to be the person you need to be to attract. So, who do you need to be? Imagine having this partner and reflecting on how you needed to be to attract this person. So you've got the person now. What did you need to do to attract this person? What did you need to change? Let's fast forward that. You have that person now. What did you do differently that you're doing 6 months ago? There must have been a change. And we need to look at that, because you know you can find this person. Definitely. What changes did you have to make? Did you go to different places? Did you change your friends? Did you start visualizing a lot more? Did you meditate? Did you go to a singles event? Did you go to a dating event? Did you look at some of your friends on Facebook who had some nice friends as well and get an introduction that way? There's so many different ways on how you can find and attract that partner. So remember, visualize that you have the right partner.